Okay, we're on our week 7 workout this time for Transform Together. Coming up to the end, I've just gone back to do a format that we've already done. 10 exercises, exercise kind of combination, and you are doing 50 seconds of work with a little 10-second rest. So if you get to do it once, that's 10 minutes. Try and do it twice because we're still trying to focus on upping the exercise a little bit so we get those inches dropped and stuff for our final measurements next week. Yeah, so make sure you're warmed up as usual. First move is a burpee with a press up. So let's get going. You are starting in 3, 2, 1, on you go. So you're jumping out into your burpee, you're doing your press up, and then you're jumping back in and then up. Sorry, I thought my battery had just stopped there. If you need an easier option, you step it out, you drop the knees to the floor, you do your press up, you lift the knees, step it back in, and then take it up and reach nice and high. So you choose whether you want to go with a high option or go with the low option. In and then up. Keep that going. You've got ages left. I bet that's what you want to know. There and up. Good. So hopefully you're feeling that you're progressing through your exercises as well. So you're getting a bit more, your fitness levels are improving, you're seeing a change in your strength, maybe your press ups, maybe you can go for longer. That's us. So you've got shuffles and lunges. So I'll do it this way for you. Shuffle, 4, and then 4 lunges. We've done this one before, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then drop down into your lunge. If you want it a wee bit easier, do high knees. So 1, 2, 3, 4, step back into your lunge, step back into your lunge. 1, 2, 3, 4, step back, just like that. So you've got your 2 options you can choose from, okay? Shuffle and lunge. There we go. Again, 4 and 4. Excellent. Keep going. 3 seconds. 2 and 1. Okay, a press up. You're going to have either your feet or your knees on a raised surface. I'm going to do it with my feet initially. So there, and then you're doing your press up, coming down like that. Now I'm not going very low on this one because when you do your decline or when you do any press up on your toes, you really work into your abs. So I've not got the abs to hold just now. If you find that you need it a little bit easier, you've got your knees on and you're going down that way instead. Alright, now the couch here is probably a wee bit higher than what you maybe want to do. So if you've got a step or a box, something like my baby changing box, something like that, make sure it's sturdy so you're not going to slip. So push it against the couch here and do your press up from there, especially just to give you a wee bit more balance. Alright, seated twist. So if you want to do a weight for this one, that's fine. Sit with your feet quite close together, you're leaning back as far as you can go and you're twisting side to side. So we have done this one as well. If you're holding a weight, so imagine my water bottle is my weight, you're just twisting it to the side and then back in, side and then back in. One of the key points on this is to get back as far as you can because that's where you initiate the abdominal contraction here, and then when you add in the twist, that's where you get the obliques working around the sides to create the waist, okay? In my condition, I'm not moving too far on this one, so you should be able to be going further than me, so excuse me for that one. If you want to make this one a wee bit harder, you lift the leg that you're turning towards, or you can do it with both feet lifted off the floor, alright? So choose what level you want to go with. Good. Next one is a floor touch with a jump. So you've got your feet nice and wide. I'll do it side on so you can see. Feet wide with your toes out. You basically squat down, touch the floor, and then jump up. Squat down. It's like a frog jump, but frog jump we tend to go forwards and back. So what you're not wanting to do is tip forwards like this. You're wanting your chest to stay up. If your feet are nice and wide. It gives you a wee bit more room, opens out the hips and lets you get down a wee bit lower to the floor without having to tip forwards. So if you imagine you're doing this like here, up against the wall, your bum should be sliding up and down. You shouldn't be hitting your bum off the wall. So it's just a different type of squat. When you have your feet closer, you sit your bum back. On this one, you're wanting your bum to slide down, okay? Keep going, 5 seconds. With a wee jump if you can, just a little jump. Good, that's you. Hill climb and squat thrust. Oh, you're going to love this one. Come down into your plank position. Start with the single knee. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 2 knees. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay? So 4 singles on each leg, and then 4 doubles. If you find you're struggling with that one, I know I've got my back to you here, so you might not really see that well. Take your hands on again, onto a steady surface. The couch probably isn't the best because your wrists aren't strong when you're in this position, but I'm only showing you for purpose because my chair is way around there. So when you get your upper body lifted up a wee bit more, it displaces your body weight a wee bit more, so it's less pressure up here, alright? Side lunge. So we've done this one, but we're going to add a wee jump. So you step out, touch down if you can, jump up, step out, touch. So there, bend to there. And the faster you go, obviously the harder you work. If you do need to take it down a level, you just do the step in instead. But we are on week number 7. What do we need to do? Ramp it up just another level to get the heart rate lifted. So there, take the hands up in between, that will help get the heart rate up and work a wee bit more. Again, when you're doing your side lunge, try not to go from there. Think about the leg bending, and that's what brings the hand down to the floor. It's not the tip over that does it, it's the knee bends that lets you get all the way down, okay? Keep going. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Bunny hops. I'll show you the high option first because I can only do a couple of these ones at the moment. Start in a squat position, however much room that you've got. You're jumping, 1, 2, 3, and then turn. 1, 2, 3, or I can go 4 that way. Don't know how that worked. So as far as you can, doing either 2, 4, 6, whatever. If you need a lower option, you're a step squat instead. Okay? Quick turn, step squat, step squat. But if you can get the little jump in, go for it. Doesn't have to, excuse me, doesn't have to be a big jump, just a little one. And if you start in this position first, it gives you a wee bit more power here to drive yourself forwards. Okay? Keep going, you've got 10 seconds and you've only got 2 exercises to go. I'm going to bring out my trusty nappy box. Okay, you need something in front of you, anything at all, that you can tap. So that's like a foot off the floor. Doesn't have to be high. It can be the couch, it can be the arm of the couch, it can be anything at all. Basically toe taps, like that. If you can go a bit quicker, there. Tap, 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 tap. So we're working cardio, we're getting your heart rate up, you're working your core because you're using the lower abdominals to pull the knees up and tap forwards. Your hip flexors, which run down here, also get a workout, okay? So you choose, there, try and go as fast as you can. You want to feel like you're nice and warm, or if you can add the jump in, okay? 15 seconds and one final exercise. Good. Keep going, keep going. You're almost there. Almost there. 5, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Excellent. Last one is a plank. Any type of plank you want. Hands, toes, knees, elbows, hot hands, tap the feet out. You can do any type of plank you want to. Keep going, and you go. So I'm just going to come down here onto my knees because this suits me at the moment. But if you're on, maybe if you're on hot hands, so you've got the hands there, you're lifting a hand off the floor, making sure you're not letting your weight shift side to side. You can tap the feet out to the side. If you're not quite getting up onto your toes to make it, because you find that too tough, all you need to do is go toes, toes, knees, knees. So you can do this option, and that gets you gradually building up onto your toes. Okay, you've got 5 seconds left. You're almost there. 3, 2, 1, and stop. Excellent. Well done. That should feel good. Yeah? Hopefully feel good. Right, so again, the format, we went back to do just 10 simple exercises, but we combined the exercises so you're getting both aspects of, like the burpee with the press up, and then you're getting the shuffle with the lunge, so you're getting the bit of the cardio effect and you're getting the muscle strength and conditioning part as well. So hopefully you enjoyed that one. We've only got one more week to go, and that workout, pretty simple.